Hi, and welcome to our what ifs. Essentially, the way we do our what ifs is always done inside our one page scorecard. So, in order to access our one page scorecard, we select the period that we wish to review and we press our one page scorecard. Now, this is the platform that we can perform any of our what ifs. And what ifs can be done in two ways. They can be done inside the income statement and inside the balance sheet, as well as in certain fields within our key performance indicator area. So, for example, in each of our key performance indicators, if you click on the indicator, you will get a detailed window of the various key measures for that specific functionality. So within profitability, these are all the key things that we need to look at in relation to how we manage our income statement. Now, all we need to know as far as what ifs are concerned is those pink colored cells or those salmon colored cells. I think that's more of a correct way of looking at the color. Those salmon colored cells are what we call what if cells. So for example, if we want to change growth, we can just change our percentage growth from 23 to 30%. Once we've made that change, what we now notice is this is what our financial statements would look like based on this new growth rate. And if we want to show what that impact would look like, all we need to do is to press the net change button. And that net change button tells us the difference between the actual number or the original scorecard number and the number that has been derived due to the what if change. So for example, here we increased revenue by nearly 7%. That would translate to an additional growth of $200,000, requiring additional cash of about $6,000. And we'll do a lot more videos on individual what ifs and really how we can use these what ifs to engage our audience with really good measurable ways in which they can improve their business. So that's an example of, let's call it a revenue what if. And in order to get out of that, we press that scorecard button and we press the undo button to get to the original numbers. Now, if I want to look at what if we could improve our margins, so let's say, for example, if we could drive a business based on a 45 cents or 45% margin, what would our business look like? Once again, we made a change. We press that net change button. This is the difference. So that margin improvement of 7% would impact our profitability by additional $265,000. It would improve our cash by an additional $214,000. Fairly simple, nice to explain. And once again, to get out of there, we press our scorecard and our undo button. If we want to look at a what if with regards to working capital, there are the three capabilities that we have for what if. So what if we can improve our receivable days from 55 to 50? We make the change, we press the net change button, and we look at the result. That result would mean a 5-day improvement in this business gives us $51,000 additional cash. And to get out of there, we press our scorecard and our undo button to get to the original numbers. So that's pretty much how our what if system works. And if we want to use a what if with regards to a number within the income statement or balance sheet, we simply just change the number. So for example, what if we could have done $4 million of revenue and we press enter, and this is what it would look like. Once again, pressing the net change shows us the impact of that additional $300,000 worth of revenue and how that impacts cash, etc. If we want to get out of there, same process all the time, scorecard, undo, we're back to our original numbers. What if we could have improved our receivables to $400,000? What would that do? And once again, we make the change straight inside the balance sheet, press our net change button. It shows the impact, and we are in I suppose, the space to communicate how that impacted our financials. Once again, to get out of their scorecard and undo, and we're back to our numbers. So to summarize, we can do our changes inside our key performance indicators as well as our income statement and our balance sheet. So hopefully that gives you a quick overview of the what if capabilities. Thank you so much, and it's bye for now from Andre.